you sing, you're thinking a lot more about direct control. So understanding things like what Aaron was talking about, the components of the vocalis, the chords, the muscles, everything, that how it works together, that helps you visualize why your voice does what it does. And that knowledge is about you having control over your instrument. You know what I mean? I've been chasing that rabbit around quite a bit. Anybody see where it went?
Well, no, but I saw a chicken. So I'm gonna chase a chicken.
Okay.
One of the beautiful things about this department when we were here, I think, was taking our singers, teaching them the rudiments of singing. You know, how to throw, how to pass, how to catch. And then pushing them outside their comfort zone. Like taking a country singer who only sang country, because her mama only sang country and she only sang it a certain way, and saying, we're gonna take a semester and you're gonna be in this jazz ensemble. And she loved it. That was one of my singers, and she did a darn good job. This place allowed us to take you guys and say, you know what, I think you're gonna be good at this. Here's an ensemble that need a singer. Can I plug you in? Let's try this. I remember a little redheaded Allie, worship singer.
You mean Allie?
Oh, that's not there.
Our
Oh,
Allie?
nice.
Yeah.
She taught here.
Yeah, little worship girl, tiny little worship girl, and
She's
you did
moving to
that.
Indiana, by the way.
Yeah, she has 3 kids now, or she's.
Well, you know, she made a heck of a rock singer.
Oh, she's a rock
You
singer.
know, and
Yeah.
it's like never tried it, never did it,
That's so funny. She
and
did
was
worship
very,
singing.
very good at it.
When I met her, she was a rock singer. I didn't know she was a.
No,
She was pretty.
she was a baby.
Oh,
She was a baby.
she ain't.
I made her cry. You know, just.
And then she ended up teaching here.
But she, you know, you were allowed, and we were allowed to put you in positions that you weren't real comfortable being in, and still are, you know. But you figured out, you knew how to do it. And that tells you, okay, maybe if I can do this style, then I can do this style. Maybe I can sing opera with this, maybe. And the answer to all that is, well, yeah, because you've learned your instrument.
That was one of the coolest things. We actually had that quote up on the wall for a while. That Seth Riggs, we had a Seth Riggs quote, and you framed it, put it somewhere. And I can't quote it, but it basically says this: because you have your voice, you can think of music as this big banquet table. And you can pick a little of this and a little of that and a little of this. And it doesn't matter what you pick, because it's all there and you have your voice. And that to me is the greatest, amazing capability. If you have real control over this instrument, you can do any damn thing you want. And that to me is just the craziest, coolest thing ever.
I think one of the best blessings of the vocal department, especially when we got up and running, was all these vocal students would be in classes with each other in ensemble classes, and they helped create a tight-knit global thinking in this whole department. Like our good Aussie friend, Megan Rory, she came here extremely talented, and she worked her butt off the entire time she was here. She took guitar lessons, she lived in the vocal booth and songwriting with Jay. She basically created her entire first album in this building.
Remember this
And it's a darn good album.
Remember the selections of the spots, and we could only understand them if they sang it?
Yeah.
Couldn't understand them when they talked, but they sang.
Trained from the Orkney Islands. It was my
Yeah.
favorite.
There was 3 or 4 of them.
I don't know. It's nice.
It's awesome.
I was just gonna say, when you talk about vocal technique and cost and benefit or whatever, I had a student that came here and he goes, well, before I came here, I used to drink a fourth of whiskey and scream into a pillow before I sang. That was my warm up.
That's a good warm-up.
Yeah, well, it didn't work for him. So we worked on his technique, and he said, no, I can sing a lot. I'm looser now. I have more to work with. It just, to me, it was funny that he said that, because he really did that.
Maybe a little Alcoholics Anonymous.
Yeah, he probably needs it.
By the way, those of you who like to do that sort of thing, remember that alcohol is a diuretic. And it will absorb all of the water out of your vocalis. And that, the screaming part, well, you know what I just kind of said about screaming, so.
It dries you out.
Drives you
Do
out.
it too long.
So we used to say like running track on your knees.
Yeah,
Running on the track on your knees.
Everything in moderation.
You will pay.
don't do it, kids.
You will pay.
Just say no.
Oh, drinking? Oh,
Well, now, drinking on a
Staying
gig,
dehydrated.
okay. Yeah, if you want my advice on drinking on a gig, drink water on a gig and then drink after the gig. I'm not saying don't drink, I'm just saying don't drink while you're singing.
yeah, it's complicated. I have students that come to their lessons and they're like, well, I've got my, I got something to drink, I've got my Coke, and I'm like, well, how about water? They're like, will that help me? I'm like, yeah, it'll help you. I mean, come on. Jerry, you're new, so tell me, what do you think about like what have you learned or what's changed about the jury barrier process, or any comments on jury barrier, anything like that?
I don't know. I've only been here 3 years, been since I
Has it?
remember.
We added a component. We added vocal improv component.
Oh, yeah, for the auditions.
Oh, that's for the auditions, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and it doesn't have to be like syllabic improv, but it just to see if someone can make up something over a chord progression, and it has been helpful, I think.
And sometimes they have
That's
words,
good.
is have a whole lyric.
Yeah, seriously, some kids just start singing words, and I'm like, did you do that? No. It's like, well, record it because it's good. But yeah, I mean, I feel like we're always trying to adjust things to help you guys with what's in the industry. That's why going to Vocalize You is so great. And this summer I went to, have you heard of Vocology and Practice? That's Dave's. Are you part?
That's VIP.
Okay, are you a member?
Was,
You're a fringe member?
I'm a French member.
Well, I joined this summer, and they were all these teachers from all over the world. And when I say all over the world, I'm talking Japan, Hawaii, New York. They were all like, where are you from? West Texas? Okay. I'm like, Buddy Holly. They're like, oh, I think I've heard of him. I was like the country girl. But yeah, there was a teacher there that was Shakira's voice teacher. And she talked about how, like, the industry people are like, you cannot change her voice. Like, you cannot change that signature sound, which obviously, it ain't great technique, but I mean, it's Shakira. You can't, I mean, if Shakira didn't sing like that, would you go listen to her? Probably not. So she was talking about how she has to work with her and keep her voice healthy, but not change her signature sound.
Let's hear that again.
I actually can do a really good Shakira impression. But I love, you know, and like Allie used to talk about Billie Eilish. Like Billie Eilish, I love Billie Eilish, but she purposely sings in falsetto.
Do you know what her spirit animal is? It's Julie London.
Oh, you mean Billie Eilish?
Yeah, she's a big Julie London fan.
Well, she's, I mean, extremely talented, and she knows, I've heard her sing jazz.
Yeah.
I heard her sing musical theater or something, and I was like, what? She can sing correctly, but her style and what she chooses to do is just different. And that's okay. So, yeah, I remember Dave taught us